Let
Um,
me you got one?
yeah, I got one.
Right.
CDC confirms Nevada's dairy worker infected with different bird flu strain. A strain of bird flu spreading among dairy cows in Nevada has infected a dairy worker in the state, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention said Monday. The patient who's been working with sick cows was found to have a strain of bird flu called D1.1, which has long been circulating in wild birds. It's different from the strain of the virus that's caused the majority of human infections in the U.S. called B313. D1.1 has a mutation that could make the virus spread more easily in mammals. It was found in a dairy cow for the first time last month, also in Nevada, through the National Milk Testing Strategy that monitors for bird flu in dairy cows by testing their milk. It marks the second time a strain of the bird flu virus has spilled over from birds to cows. That's a big deal, said Michael Osholms, an infectious disease expert and director of the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy at the University of Minnesota. It's another indication that the virus continues to change. It's unclear how long D1.1 has been circulating in dairy cows or what its implications are. Andre Garcia, Vice President of Science, Medicine, and Public Health at the American Medical Association, said in a YouTube video posted by the group Monday. Some experts do fear that it could mark a new chapter in the outbreak or that bird flu may become an endemic in the U.S., Garcia said. This is something we're continuing to very closely follow. Um, so a lot of people don't understand the reason your eggs are so expensive is because of the bird flu. When a bird flu hits one chicken, you know what I'm saying, you have to kill all the chickens in the flock because now they're all infected. So with that being said, that's why your eggs, it's not government regulations, it's not people pricing up, marking up the prices of the eggs. No, it's the bird flu, and they've killed so many chickens in America that the chickens are scared. I mean, the eggs are scarce. So now it's gone over to the cows, and they've tested in the milk. So your milk prices are going to go up. Your meat prices are going to go up. You know what I'm saying? And also Donald Trump, he's halting all the. I'm not surprised this story even came out the CDC because they've been
Hmm.
halting all the information coming out about public health. They've been halting. This administration's halting because they don't want to make him look bad.
It's crazy, man. They're controlling the media, to this extent, to where they don't want to tell the American people what's going on with their food and what's going on. What's going to be happening with the food prices. He hasn't come out and done anything to change that. He could have done a number of different things. Let's not act like he couldn't have.
Oh,
You're
he could have
going to
hit the
war
pen.
against.
Oh, yep, lower the prices.
Yeah, you're going. I mean, you're going against all the different countries that we are next to, who you probably could get some extra eggs from. Eggs weren't expensive when I was out of the country. Eggs weren't expensive. They got plenty of eggs out there. They probably would love to sell us some of their eggs out there from out of the country. But
Yeah.
no, right now we're talking about putting tariffs on everybody. You're not worrying about the consumer. The consumer is the very least of his worry, and you're the consumer. But you're forgetting that. I'm looking at a person that's talking about, oh, they're everyone's mad at Elon Musk for finding money that they're stealing from him. Like, what did he find? What stolen money
If
did he find?
Elon Musk says this, they need to give that back to the taxpayer. Like we're about to get a fucking tax refund. You know what I'm saying? Once the people, I hate when people say that they should be using my tax dollars for that. What do you think they're going to use it for? They're not going to. You
Something
don't get
else.
to. They don't tax you and be like, "So, Edward, what would you like to us to do with your tax
They're
dollars?"
gonna they're gonna they're gonna play it off like, oh, we found all this money and this is how we're gonna pay for this. This is how we're gonna pay for this huge tax cut for the wealthy.
Yeah,
Because you're not gonna get anything. What you're gonna pay is extra money in food. You're gonna think you got a tax cut, but really that money's going to the inflation that's gonna happen because he's not worrying about your food costs or your fuel costs. Because when we have these tariff wars, not to get off the subject, because this is what's
no, it's
happening
all
right
the
now.
same. It's all
I
the
mean,
same.
this food problem that we're going through. This was a issue that he spoke on. Oh, they should have handled this, and the third. This is what I feel like Kamala Harris should have spoke on herself and said we should have done a better job addressing this. We should have figured this out. We did so many other different things. This is what we can say we've done, but this is what we did. We weren't not able to take care of in the 4 years that we were here, but we will take care of it in the next four. This
Yeah,
is
but
what she should
you
have
know,
came out forcefully and said,
a lot of
but she did
Democrat
not.
voters are so entitled. The Democratic Party, there's the voters are so entitled. You know what I'm saying? I saw that after Obama was, coming out of office, Hillary Clinton. She had to be this perfect person. They're like, well, you need to help this person, help these people, help these people. Donald Trump just ran off, hating.
That's all that, that
He ran off
that's good.
hate. He was like,
That's
look, he
good
ran,
enough for
he
them
played off
though.
people's anger. But Democrats, they want the perfect candidate. Kamala Harris wasn't black enough. She didn't do enough for these people. Do enough. Now look at it.
You
Check it out.
let me-
Look what's
all right.
happening. LGBT people, you're going to lose every right you ever gained over Democrats, and you're going to lose all that before the year's over. Um, They say DEI, that doesn't affect black folks because it wasn't really for us. They might hire a black person to put you in a position. That's going to affect white women, veterans, disabled people, and LGBT people. You know what I'm saying? These people, all you people, you looked at the Democrat, you wanted this perfect candidate, and then you had these people. Oh, I didn't like either one of the candidates because it was the lesser of two evils. Well, let's see, because there was one side that was actually here to help you. They just didn't know how to put their foot down and say, "Shut your bitch ass up, follow me,
I
or let
mean,
this dude booty fuck you hard with no Vaseline." But they didn't. They
that's
were trying to coddle your feelings. Now there's no one here to coddle your feelings. You're going to watch
no.
your family, your friends suffer because you had a protest vote. Shout to all the Bernie Sanders voters from last time, and shout to all the people that voted for the Green Party. Because Donald Trump didn't win, just more people didn't vote for him. Y'all voted for the Green Party, you didn't show up to vote. And it
Yeah,
was the
that's
last
what
time you ever got to vote. And so now look what's happening. Your eggs are going to be about $20 because the bird flu ain't going away because they're not doing nothing to stop it. You know what
at
I'm saying?
all.
At all.
They're
At all.
they're
They're
covering it
actually
up pretty
firing
much.
everybody that has something to do with stopping the bird flu. So now the price of your milk is going to go up. I don't even buy milk. I don't. I just felt some way. I became lactose intolerant,
Yeah, I don't buy milk
and
either.
then drinking
So
cow titty milk. When I put it like that, it's just something I don't want to do.
yeah, I don't drink milk either. I might
No,
drink some oat
I
milk or
drink,
something like
yeah,
that.
I
If I, you
drink
know what I
almond
mean?
milk. I do
You
almond
feel
milk,
me?
which actually almond milk is kind of the reason California's on fire because all the almond trees are in Northern California, and they use most of the water from California. Yeah, a lot of
Well,
people
I
don't know
mean,
that. You know what I'm saying? So
the point of it at the end of the day, man, this is a horrible protest vote. I had some people who I really respect come out and say they were doing protest votes or they weren't voting for this or they're not part of this or X, Y, Z. And they I guess because they're like you said, they're entitled. They're entitled.
yeah,
They have no idea what it's like to be at the bottom for real. They're a part of something. They care. They have big hearts. They do. You do care, but you don't understand the real true struggle. Your struggle is not real. It's perceived real. Don't get me wrong. You do have day-to-day struggles. We all do. It's life. It's people. But there are real struggles that people actually go through who can tell you, you know what? I'm willing to take those 10 lashes, man, but to not have to take these other 30. You're like, no, we don't want to take any lashes because you've never taken them. You never had to really take those kind of lashes. You've taken regular life lashes that we get those too. Oh, those come along with life. Yeah, we get those. But we also get these over here that we're like, damn, okay, we can take 10 of those right there. I can take 10 of those, not to have to take these other 30. And we're trying to tell you guys, hey man, let's just stay on track right now.
I'm
Let's
telling
just
you, it was
stay
that,
on track.
it was the
It ain't
black vote,
perfect.
bro. It
You
was
know
the
what I'm
black
saying?
vote that did them in. Look, they Democrats ain't do nothing for black people, and we got tired of it.
88% of black men voted and 92% of black women voted for
Yeah, but
Kamala Harris.
not 98% of black. I mean, think about it, two
I'm just
million.
saying
She lost by what? A good 2 million. A good 2 million votes.
I believe people just did not show up to vote. A lot
They
of it
didn't.
was
They
more of
didn't.
the people just did not show up to vote, and there was a lot of protest vote to 12 for him getting 10 or 12% of the black vote. That's huge of black male vote. That's huge. I mean, there's no way he should have gotten that. Look at the
That's
stuff
the
that
thing
he's
about it.
doing
Think
right
about it,
now.
bro.
There's
That's
just no
look. Think about
way.
it. He got 77 million votes, right? She got 75 million votes.
Mhm.
That 10% of black folks, that 10% of black vote, that's a good 3 million right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of people. And they were like, look, we're not playing this game with the Democrats. You always come around every 4 years. Hey, do this, don't, and try to fear monger us. And then you'd be like, all right, cool. Thanks for the win. Watch out, the police are coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, don't. We're not gonna. We can't send funding to you. We got to make sure that the gays got the funding this year. We can't make you a hate crime bill, but don't worry. The Asians asked for it 2 months ago. We got them though. You know what I'm saying? Black folks is like, yo, we ain't scared because you ain't gonna do nothing for us. And you saw what happened in Ohio. They tried to go march in that black city. You know what I'm saying? I watched it, and the black
Cincinnati.
folk, yeah, and the black folks was like, they was like, oh word. Oh, that's what you want to do? Now they set up checkpoints. They be like, you ain't coming over here and doing this. We ain't taking that. See, that's the whole thing. Like the DEI stuff, they don't affect us. People don't understand when it comes to black folks. We're been arguing amongst ourselves. Now y'all want to give us a reason to focus on one group. Don't do that. Don't do that. We
Absolutely.
crazy. We have PTSD. You might want to leave us alone. All right. I'm just saying. We don't give
Hey,
a fuck. What
and
worse can you do to us? Ooh, lock us up for life? Been doing that. Ooh, hang us up in the tree and say it was our fault? Been doing that. Take away our funding and not give us nothing? Been doing that. What do you think? Now you think you're gonna come in our face like it's the 50s and talk some shit? Bitch, I'll bite your nose off. I'll bite your nose off, mother.
hey, well,